Okay guys, my hair is a disaster, but we're gonna do this video anyway. Do you guys see, like, my hair is just like a lion's mane. I just didn't really want to do anything to my hair today. I'm trying to like keep it healthy. But yeah, let's just get into the video. Right, hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is actually a bittersweet moment, I guess you can say, in a way. This is my last video of 2020. It's insane how quick this year went by, considering the fact that I literally stayed home every single day. It's been an insane, hectic, chaotic year for so many reasons, not just because of COVID, but just personal reasons in my life. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy, and I am ready for 2021. It's gonna be a good year. I can feel it. It's definitely gonna be better than 2020. That's for sure. That's like no doubt about it. It's gonna be better than 2020. I am already manifesting it. It's gonna be a good year for me and my family, and I cannot wait for all the blessings that are coming our way. But for my last video of 2020, I'm gonna be showing you guys my top products of 2020. The products I literally used on a daily basis, like consistently every single day, almost every single day that I put makeup on. These are the products that I was using. So we are gonna get into it. First off, I'm gonna start off with how I do my makeup. So first off, I'm gonna start off with brows. So for brows, I have 4 products that I really loved this year. The first 2 are the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Defining Pencil, which is this one right here, you guys. It's what I used today. This is such a great brow pencil, you guys. This formula is so nice, so creamy. It's so easy to apply. It like glides on. It doesn't tuck. You know, sometimes when you're like going and it tucks against your skin, it's kind of hard. This one doesn't do that, and I really love this. Like, and at the beginning when I first got that, I was pairing it up with this brow mascara. Oh yeah, the brow gel mascara. This is the Maybelline Brow Fast Sculpt Gel Mascara. This is really great. It has a lot of pigmentation to it, and it kind of helps like finish filling in your brows after I do a pencil, if I'm not doing a pomade. Now for pomade, I really did like the e.l.f. Lock. I can never remember exactly how this is called because I always forget. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. You guys can tell, like, I use quite a bit of it in the last few months. I stopped using this a long time ago. Sorry, I stopped using this a while ago, but I picked it up probably back in September when I started doing videos again, and I fell in love with it again. And with this one, I love to pair it up with the e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel. Again, this is a tinted gel mascara. It's like a tinted brow. It is a tinted brow gel, but I just love these two together. They go really well hand in hand. So for eyes, okay, so if you guys used to watch like my older videos, you guys would know, like, I used to clean up my brows and prime my lids with concealer all the time, you guys. But I stopped using that literally almost a year ago because I got this at Jen Gerard's birthday party last year in well, not last year, but this year in January. So it's literally gonna be almost a year since I got this, and I have not put it down. This is literally everything I've used, the only thing I've used to prime my lids for this whole entire year. And this is the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Eye Base. This is my second bottle. I have already gone through 1 bottle. This is my second one, and I'm almost done with it. But a little of this goes a very long way, you guys. I use it to carve my brows. I use it to prime my lids. And honestly, it's the best product ever. You don't have to set it with a powder. It literally sets on its own, and that's one of the best things that I love about that. And it literally makes your eyeshadows go on so much better. It helps to blend the shadows out better, and the shadows stay pretty vibrant. Like, the color pigment is really good when I use that one. The only times I haven't used that one is probably when I did like my video with nothing over $10. But other than that, that's only the only thing I use to prime my lids. For eyeshadow, I do have 2 eyeshadows to show you guys, but honestly, the main one, and I've only used it the last few months of the year, but it literally became my favorite palette of all time so quickly, and it is the Raw Beauty Christie eyeshadow palette with her collab with ColourPop, and this is the At Forest Side eyeshadow palette. I just love this palette for the fall especially. It has such rich, vibrant colors, but then it has those like dark, vampy colors that you can use as well. I just feel like this is such a perfect palette for the fall. It has a lot of it's very versatile. You can create many different looks with this, but the formula as well is so great, you guys. ColourPop Cosmetics always comes out with really, really great eyeshadow palettes, and I have been loving this. I literally have used this like on an everyday basis when I do my makeup, and I've used this twice in tutorials on my channel as well. And then for a colorful palette, I really loved, I do a lot of colorful looks, you guys, and as you can probably see, like a lot of purples and pinks mostly. But I really loved the, sorry about that. Okay, so for colored palettes, mainly like pinks and purples, I really enjoyed these palettes this year. For some reason, every time I think of a colorful look, I end up coming out with like a pink and purple look. I don't know why, but I just gravitate to pinks and purples. And these palettes from Profusion are probably one of my favorite palettes ever for pinks and purples. Like, their pinks are so vibrant. This pink right here, like you can see, is super vibrant and so gorgeous, and they are so easy to blend out. I did recently get the ColourPop Fade into Hue palette, and I will have a review on that coming up very soon. But I can tell you already, like, I'm gonna love that palette because it's so colorful. I love my colors. But those are the palettes I loved this year. For eyeliner, okay, so for eyeliner, throughout the whole year, pretty much, I used the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, and I love it. It's always going to be my #1 favorite eyeliner. But this last month, this literally has become my best friend, you guys. This is the Birdie Lashes Birdie Liner. So this is a 2-in-1 liquid eyeliner and adhesive. This is in the shade black. So this is what I use on, like, when I do a wing. I used it today to apply my lashes. This stuff makes it so easy to apply lashes, you guys. If you guys have not got it, you literally need this in your life. If you have a hard time putting lashes on, you need this in your life. I literally can pop on my lashes in about 5 seconds now thanks to this. And honestly, this has literally become my best friend. I also have the clear one. I like the clear one, but when you're doing a wing, oh my god, this shit is bomb AF. I freaking love this stuff. Everything that I am talking about right here, I will link down below if you guys are interested in getting any of these. But for now, let's just keep moving forward. For primers. Ooh, guys, you guys, oh my gosh. For primers, it's literally only 2. Only 2 primers that I literally live for in 2020. And it's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer and the Fenty Hydrating Primer. These are phenomenal, especially when you pair them together. They give me the most amazing, the most amazing base to put my foundation on. Like, my foundation goes on so nicely, whether it is a matte foundation or a hydrating foundation. I always pair it up with these 2, and I literally have such a flawless base and such a flawless application for my foundation, and it's because of these 2. And these 2 are gonna ride with me into 2021 for sure, for the majority of that next year as well. So I have 4 foundations that I literally wore all the time this year. 2 of them are on the matte side, on the soft matte or matte side, and it's the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation and the Fenty Beauty Soft Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. These are phenomenal. They literally last all day long. They keep me looking freaking pretty decent all day long. Like, I don't have to retouch. I don't have to blot. I don't look oily. I don't look greasy. I don't look gross. These are freaking amazing. I love these foundations. And the best thing about it is one is on the higher end and one is on the more affordable side, but these both are so great. The next two are Dewy foundations. This is the Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup. This has sunscreen as well, SPF 50. It looks pretty damn hydrating on my face and I love it. It has such nice coverage. As long as the foundation can cover up my redness, I am good. I'm solid. I like it. And it wears throughout the day very nicely. And then the other one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Foundation. You guys, it took me so long to find this in stores and get my shade because it was always sold out. So many people grabbed it so quickly and I never could find it. But I found it and I freaking love it. I think I like it better than the original Photo Focus Foundation. It gives the face such a nice, luminous, hydrating look. It's just perfect. Okay, so for concealer, I only have one. Just one. Well, I guess you can say two, but this is the one I use the most, is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer. I did also use the original Camel Concealer that I did also get this year, but the majority of the year I use the Hydrating Concealer. My face, like I mentioned, is really dry now, so I lean towards more hydrating products, and this shit is so bomb. It is so good. Even if you're wearing like a matte foundation, this looks so flawless, so perfect, and it has paired up very nicely with all of the foundations that I just spoke about. I've had no issues with it not blending well, with it not like adhering, like working well with the other foundations. It literally works with any foundation I have tried, and I love this stuff. This stuff is so good, and I just ordered it back up. So for powders, I actually have 3 powders to talk about. The first 2 are from e.l.f. I honestly dug into e.l.f. this year, you guys. I love all of my e.l.f. products this year, and I just literally, maybe like more than 50% of my products that I've used this year are from e.l.f. So these are the 2 powders that I love, the Halo Glow and the Matte Setting Powder. Obviously, I use them at both totally different times. When I do go for a more hydrating look, I do use the Halo Glow because it gives you that nice glow from within look under your eyes when you set your concealer. And then when I wanted it to last all day long and I use my matte foundation, I would use this matte setting powder. This I think has to be my #1 favorite of the year. It's the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. One, I like the packaging because it has this deep container where it doesn't fill to the rim with powder and it doesn't make a mess like the other ones do. So I definitely love the packaging. I wish all powders were like this, to be honest with you. But I also love the finish. It literally makes my under eye look airbrushed. Like really like flawless, like as if like I have a filter on. And honestly, this powder was just, it killed it this year for me. I really enjoyed this powder. I've used it so many times and I love how it made my under eyes look. Okay, so for bronzer, I only have one. I only have one that I literally have used in every single one of my videos, and I try to branch out and use other bronzers. I do have other bronzers that I like, but I don't love them. I love this one. This one is the Milani Baked Bronzer in Soleil. It is so freaking gorgeous, you guys. Like, do you guys see how beautiful this bronzer wears on my skin? It literally makes me look like I've been kissed by the sun. Like, such a sun-kissed look. The next thing are blushes. Blush. Okay, so before, you guys already know, I used to not wear blush at all. I thought it would make me look like a clown. I just didn't like it. And I have a phobia of clowns, so I guess maybe 2 and 2. And I just did not want to, like, look like a clown because I'm afraid of them, right? So I just never wore blush. But this year, I really got into blush again. And I fell in love. Like, I just fell in love with blush. And the first thing that made me really fall back in love with blush was the Glowing in Grease Blush and Highlighter Palette from BH Cosmetics. This is such a gorgeous blush palette and a highlight palette. You guys can see, like, I've used it pretty often. And honestly, Mykonos and Santorini, probably my favorite blushes in this palette. And then the highlights are so butter, you guys. These are so gorgeous on the skin. And I honestly, I fell in love with blush again, you guys. That I had to pick up the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism Blush Palette. I heard so many people raving about this palette that I was like, okay, you know what? I just got into blush. Let me try this out and see what the rave is about, you guys. And oh my god, this palette is so freaking pretty. The colors are gorgeous. The pigmentation is there. Y'all can go a little heavy-handed real quick with this shit. And let me tell you, I've gotten heavy-handed with this thinking it's not that pigmented, but it is. I freaking love Twilight and Spacey most of all, which are this shade, which is this shade and this shade. These shades are so freaking gorgeous, you guys, and his formula is amazing. It blends into the skin so nicely. Okay, so like I talked about already with this palette, this did come with the highlights, and I already mentioned that I really did love the highlights in this as well. But I think one of the highlights that I use the most, and I still love it, is the Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive Highlight. The mirror is so messy, you guys. Don't mind the mirror. But this is the Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive Highlight. This is such a gorgeous highlight, you guys. This is literally like all I live for. Like, not all I live for, obviously, like I'm exaggerating, but this is literally one of my favorite highlights, and I've had this for years now, and it's still one of my top favorite. It's what I use mostly throughout the whole entire year. And then also this last month, okay, I'm gonna mention this because I have to mention it. I have to mention this because literally I already know this is gonna be my top highlighter for 2021. And it is this one. This one, you guys are gonna already tell I've used a lot of it since I got it. Like, y'all can tell I used a lot of it. And this is the Artist Couture and Static collab. And this is the Big Glow Energy Pressed Highlighter in the shade Addicted to Light. Now, you guys already know I love Mac Daddy's Original Diamond Glow Powders. Highlighters. Illuminati is everything. It's one I used a lot this year as well. But this formula, you guys, it literally melts into your skin. Makes it look like it's your skin, but better. It doesn't look chunky. It doesn't look too glittery. It's literally the perfect highlight. So I already know this is going to be my jam in 2021. And it's been my jam since I picked it up. So, y'all, if you haven't picked this up, pick it up before it goes out. Because I don't know if it is permanent or not. So, pick it up. Okay, so for lips, for lip pencils, you guys already know my Gerard Cosmetics lip liners. These will never go away. These will never be beat. These are probably the best formula I have ever used, and I will continue using them because they are so amazing. These are the two that I use the most, which are Nude and Sugar and Spice. I love my nudes. You guys already know I love my nudes, and these are the perfect nudes ever. And I can't live without my Gerard Cosmetics lip liners. Before we get into liquid lipsticks, I want to give this a shout out. This is the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm in Mighty Mint. This has been my lifesaver, you guys. Like, through these hard winter times, this has been my lifesaver. I get really bad chapped lips, and like they flake, they bleed. It's really bad, but this has honestly saved my life this time. My lips haven't gotten that bad. They were chapped a few days ago, but they weren't as bad as they usually get. And honestly, I think it's because of this. This shit is bomb.com. If you haven't picked this up, pick it up. I have mine in Mighty Mint, and I also have another one that I have tried in the berry flavor. But this one is my favorite. I love minty stuff. It makes my lips tingle a little bit. Now, let's move on to liquid lipsticks. I have a few. Not a few. I have 4. These are just my everyday nudes. Like, you guys already know my nudes. They are the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Liquid Lipsticks. These are such a comfortable wear, you guys. They don't feel heavy on the lips. It's very weightless. And the colors are amazing. I have Bare It All, Skinny Dip, and Mile High. These are literally my favorite nudes of all time. I love these nudes. They go with any makeup look ever. And these are all day wear, you guys. I can eat, I can drink, I can do other things. I can do other things with this, and they literally will not wear off, you guys. So these, if you guys haven't checked them out, definitely do check them out. I do have a code. If you use my code, you get 30% off. So definitely worth a try, you guys, if you guys have not tried these. And then the other one that I really, really loved too was this Pixie and Mary M Maquillaje collab, and this is in Posh Nude. I didn't really want to mention this because it is a collab, so I'm not 100% sure if it's still available, but I did get this in PR, and I just love the shade, you guys. It's such a gorgeous shade, such a perfect shade of nude. It became like my all-time favorite nude this year. And then for glosses, I have 3 glosses. So back in July, I had gotten a huge order from Fenty, and with that order, I ordered 3 of their gloss bombs, but the Fenty Glow is probably my favorite one of all, you guys. I just love how gorgeous it made my lips look. It literally, like, it's not that it even plumped them, but the gloss made my lips look so much fuller and so juicy that I literally, like, I was just obsessed with my lips, you know, like, it was just an obsession. And then I had heard so much about this lifter gloss from Maybelline that it was a dupe for the Fenty Glow, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. And it is such a good dupe for the Fenty Glow, you guys. It's literally almost the same exact thing, except the lifter gloss doesn't have any, like, glitter. This Fenty Glow one does have little specks of glitter. So that's the only difference I saw. But these two became my all-time favorite lip glosses, like, in the, like, these nude shades. And then for a regular clear gloss, I really fell in love with the Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss. This literally made your lips look so wet and juicy, but without, like, that tacky feeling where, like, it gets stuck in between, like, your lips, or when you're opening your mouth you see, like, the strings of, like, gloss. It doesn't do these. None of these do these, and that is why I fell in love with these 3 glosses, and these were my everyday glosses. The last thing I have to talk about is setting sprays. Setting sprays. Oh my gosh, I can't believe 2020 is over. Just getting to setting sprays, like, it kind of, like, hits me like, shit, I'm to the end of, like, my collection, like, my favorites, and now I'm just like, shit, the year is actually over. The most used setting spray of 2020 was the Slate All Day Dreamsicle spray from Gerard Cosmetics. This is the collab that they did with Rich Luxe. This is probably my favorite of them all. I really like the coconut one, but this scent is just so sweet and so, like, it just smells so good, you guys. Like, I don't know, it just smells like a popsicle, but, like, a creamy popsicle. It's called a Dreamsicle. You get it? I don't know, but it just smells delicious, and it literally makes my makeup stay on all day long. I kid you not, all day long. This shit is so bomb, you guys. I love it. I always have a backup in my closet of this stuff because I never want to run out of it. But this is so great. Alright, you guys, well, this is the last video of 2020. I hope you guys have a great New Year's Eve. This is New Year's Eve that you guys are seeing this, so I hope you guys have a great New Year's Eve. Please stay safe. Please practice social distancing. Do whatever you gotta do to minimize the spread of COVID, and I hope you guys have a great start to the new year. I cannot wait to see what this new year brings to my channel, to my family, to my life, and everything around it, like, just everything in general. Like, I'm just very excited for 2021, and I'm hoping it is a better year than 2020. I am already manifesting it, that it is going to be a better year than 2020. We are gonna grow big this year. I can already feel it, and I hope you guys stay and enjoy the ride with me. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you guys in 2021. Bye, guys. Oh yeah, and I forgot, subscribe, like that button, click the like button, and ring that bell so you're notified every single time I upload. I'm still gonna keep my same schedule as 3 times a week for beauty content, like beauty lifestyle videos like that, and I might add 1 or 2 days in between of vlogs, because I do want to start vlogging a lot more, and I'm still gonna keep it on this channel just because I feel like I don't want to start a whole new channel and kind of get overwhelmed. So yeah, so I will see you guys in 2021. Bye, guys.